Hi everyone. Come on in, say hello. It's 3 o'clock Eastern time, and this is the time I normally go live. But I was like, oh my God, because I was feeling some energy today, and I was like, what's going on? What's going on? And look, it doesn't take very long for Georgie boy to be getting on Mama's lap. Say hi, George. Say hi. Hi, Jamie. Oh my God. Hello, everyone. As you all start to come in, I can see people popping up on my screen. But yes, it's crazy. Hi, Tyra. Nice to see you all. Come on in. Oh, hello, Claire. Hello. Yes, George. There we go. There's George. There he is, saying hello to everybody. Look, oh, look at this little boy. Hello, coming in. Let me know where you're from, what you're doing. But hello, Paul. But I'm telling you, it's I don't know if anybody else is feeling it, but oh my gosh, it's a crazy low energy day for me. I don't know whether anybody else is feeling that. Is anybody else feeling it? Because I don't know about you, but I'm feeling like the energy is crazy. Okay, it is on Zoom, Kimberly. And you won't be, and if I miss, okay, don't worry. It is recorded. It is recorded. So just email hello@Lisa Williams and you'll be able to find it. Okay, so yeah, it's a crazy, crazy day today, isn't it? I don't know about you, but I am feeling it. And it is, I'm struggling with it. So Deborah said, what can we do to get rid of this feeling? So here's the thing. It is absolutely crazy, crazy, crazy. Because the energy is really, really, all of a sudden just plummeted. There's so much going on in the world. I have a pitty, yes, Patty, I do. I have a pit bull. There is so much going on in the world. There is so much happening in the world right now that all of us are being pulled. We are being pulled from we're being pulled, as my grandmother would say, from pillar to post. Okay, sorry. It's like my boy. Look, let's have some puppy love for a minute. Let's all have a little bit of puppy love. But we're all being pulled from pillar to post because we are struggling, and it is really, really low energy. And that is because there's so much happening in the world. If we look at this, we have had, obviously, the pandemic. We have also had the fires, and whether or not they affect you, they affect the energy of the world. So we've had the fires, we've had the floods, the tornadoes, we've had all of this, and the energy is heavy. With this, so here's what we have to do as light workers, as people who are very sensitive to the energy. We need to protect ourselves. Now, your standard protection won't work. All right, I'm going to tell you, your standard protection won't work. What you actually need to do is you need to sit still and look at what is pulling you, what it is that you're looking at. You need to reconfigure, I guess. We have to reconfigure what we're doing. And there's so much going on that all of us are feeling overwhelmed. I don't know whether you realize this, and some of you might be realizing this, but it is about realizing that we need to be aligned. We need to come into a place where we are understanding each other. And right now some of us have had, I don't know, 7-8 months of lockdown. You know, the world, yes, it's opening up, but yes, it's also coming back together. But our energy is being pulled. And many of you, and I talked about this on my webinar yesterday, which was replayed on Facebook, because I'm going to say to you, it was so powerful that just by realizing that we are leaking energy, we are leaking the energy. And what we're doing is we're not allowing our energy to restore, because we're constantly working on overdrive. There is so many things, there is so many people that are trying to pull on us. The world is trying to pull on us. We are being pulled from pillar to post, and we are needing to do something about it. What has normally worked for us in the past, which has been our protection and our grounding, has not worked. All of a sudden, what we're doing is we're becoming too woo-woo. We're in this openness, and we have become so connected to each other that we're now pulling on each other, and we're just leaking the energy. So in this leaking of the energy, what we now need to do is we need to restore ourselves. And so there's a lot that's going on. A lot of us struggle with the word no. And I'm just going to repeat myself from last night. The word no is powerful. The word no, while you're not actually saying no to somebody, you are saying no to self-care. You're saying yes, actually, when you say no. So when you say no, I want you to rephrase it and look at it and say, you know what? The no word is actually a way of self-respect for me, and headaches are a part of it, absolutely, because your energy is shifting, and this is really hard. So when you say no, you are really meaning yes. You are saying yes to self-care. You are saying yes to boundaries. And the no word is about having respect. And if someone says to you no, it means that they are respecting either their self, they're setting a boundary, they're doing what needs to be done. Now, if you are saying no to someone else and they say no, 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 what I'm going to say to you is they are not having respect for you. It's quite simply. Sorry, my nose is really itchy. So be aware that this is really, really important. You have to say no, because when you're struggling with the fatigue, when you're struggling with the headaches, because what we're doing is we're living on things such as social media, the news. We're living on a lot of updates right now. And when we're living on a lot of updates because we're watching for a pandemic, we're watching for things like that. Honestly, my little rants, honestly, Paul, I'm going to get on one. Because where I live, I've had no clean water for, I want to say 2 months. I've had no clean water for 2 months. So therefore I'm using bottled water. I have to go, I use water anyway, because I don't have fluoride in my water, but I've been having to clean my teeth with different water. I've had to boil water. I've had to do all of those things. And so this is important. And it really, really is important to realize that whatever we are going through is all relative. It's all relative right now. So there's a lot of things, as Glynis McCants was talking about previously when we were talking, I want to say maybe two months ago, we were actually might have only been a month ago, we were talking how 2020 is about opening our eyes. This is important. We are spirit is there, no itchy nose, but it's 2020, we're getting 2020 vision, and we normally would just absolutely be locked down in our energy. We'll be having crystals around us, all of these things. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not working right now, because we are seeping the energy, because we're constantly being pulled. We are draining the energy. And what's actually happening is the earth is using our energy. People are using our energy. And I can tell you right now, there are so many people there are so many people in the world that will probably say to you, oh, what do you feel about this pandemic? Oh, what do you feel about this? Oh, what do you feel about that? And no matter what your views are on this, okay, it's still draining. Whether it's your views on political, the pandemic, whether it's a natural disaster, whatever it is, I am going to say to you, you are being pulled, and everybody is being pulled. And if those of you who are not feeling it, that's okay. You've learnt to cope, you've learnt to adapt, you've actually changed the way that you're working. It is hard. And I'm going to tell you right now, all of my crystals, I have gone on an absolute crystal like rampage of buying new crystals, which is so bizarre. I haven't been sleeping. I've been up until like 3 o'clock every morning, which is, doesn't help that I'm binge watching Vampire Diaries, but even so, it is so important to understand that this is normal. And actually, this dog, this is such a crazy thing here, because my dog is constantly around me. It's like he's protecting me. So whatever is going on in the world, you are being pulled from pillar to post, and it is hard work, guys. It is hard work. This is the reason why I'm doing the retreat tomorrow, because I feel as though so many people need we need healing. We need the healing, and the healers need the healing. And so this massive shift that we're going on, I'm very logical. Listen, I am such, oh my God, Marianne, you make me laugh, Damien. Yeah, I know he is. Anyway. Anyway, but you've got me off on my head. I'm such a very logical person. And when we look at the logics of things, and when we start looking at, when we start examining why we're tired, all of these things, what then happens is then you can actually see it. It's only when you actually look at it and you start seeing it and you put it on paper that you can go, oh my God, this is why. Or why is it the fact that I am not vibing with these people? Why have I hidden these people? Why have I muted these people? Why am I deleting people? All of these people are so important, things that are so important to be aware of, because this shift of energy we're all struggling with it. And I gotta tell you, this shift of energy, it's affected everybody and everything. Anything that you might have lost important jewelry, you may have lost important documents, you may have lost a lot of these things. When it comes to all of those things that you have lost or that you've misplaced, it's not the fact that you have lost it, it's the fact that things are being taken away from you in so many ways. And when things are taken away from you, it's because, do I need it? What is important? Yeah, you're hearing snoring because of this little puppy. Oh, this little puppy. But this is where we have to look at what our soul needs. And so I'm going to say to you, if you can't get out of bed, it's okay. What I want you to do is stay in bed if you have to. All right. Take a self-care day. All right. So I've just seen someone, Marissa, email hello@lisawilliams.com. They'll actually help you if you need some help. But what I want you to understand is that if you need to, take a nana nap. All right. Take a nana nap. Take that nap that we need to have. Take a walk. Look at self-care. I'm telling you, it's warm today, but I put cozies on because all of a sudden I got cold. If you need to do some self-care, do it. But also be very aware of what you need in your body. All right. What do you need in your body? So if you are stressed, if you are drained, what does your body need? Is it the fact that your body needs good food? All right. Is it the fact that you need water? Is it the fact that you need to go for a walk? Is it the fact that you need to connect with someone? There are so many things that you need to do that are not destructive. Look at the way you've been eating, your eating habits, okay? I went on a Twizzler bender. Trust me, I went on a Twizzler bender. So look at, are you intaking sugar? Are you drinking more alcohol? Are you doing something that you wouldn't normally do? Start maybe doing yoga, start practicing meditation. These are the things that need to happen. And I'm going to tell you guys, I am not a huge meditator. I do not enjoy meditation, all right? I really don't. But I meditate now. I sit and I'll say, I'm going to have 5 minutes. And I'll sit here and I'll sit for 5 minutes and I will have these moments where I am literally just connecting, not into the world, not for spirit, not for anything like that. Because guess what? I don't care about that right now. Because if I can't focus on me, how can I do it for somebody else? So I will sit and I will look at me. I will turn off my phone. I will put it away. And I'll be honest with you, I actually did not want to come Facebook Live. All right, so let's be honest, I didn't, because I'm thinking, what is going on in the world? I sat here with my son. I've seen my son for the first time in gosh knows how long. We had a really lovely chat, and I was tired and I was yawning, and I went to bed early last night. And I'm thinking, what is going on in the world? What is going on? And that's when I realized there is some shift. There is a massive, massive awakening. And what we're doing right now is we are awakening. So this next 3 days, I'm going to be doing a retreat on rehealing and awakening ourselves. There are some meditations in there, but it's very, very factual. It's a lot of looking at things, a lot of analyzing things. It's a lot of opening our mind up to a lot of things. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So seriously, I called it a nana nap. That's what I called it. Nana nap. Nana nap. Anyway, so it's very, very important for you to understand that this is really significant. So if you are struggling with this, there is an astrological shift, there is an energetic shift, and it's all coming to us. So I'm going to tell you guys, if you are feeling low, if you are struggling, if you are feeling like you're losing your temper, if your patience is going, if you're feeling emotional, if you're feeling some shift, please know that you are not going crazy. Ricki, you make me laugh. You are not going crazy. You are literally working with the energy right now. You're being magnetized, you're being pulled. And this is interesting because the earth has a natural magnetic shift. And so here's what I have done, where normally I wouldn't normally wear any form of jewelry, okay? Because there's a lot. Who's breathing heavily? It's my little boy. Oh, my little boy. But so what I've done is I've actually stopped not putting jewelry on. I will have jewelry on all the time now because we have got energy centers all around our body, and so I actually put heavy jewelry on because it's magnetizing me. And you can wear magnets. There's all of these things that will help ground you as well. I sit on grounding mats, and I've started to use them a lot more because it is so tough. And also we need to use what we need to do is we need to use the earth's energy. So that's where you need to utilize and eat foods that come from the earth. So I'm going to say to you, eat fruits, eat vegetables, have something that comes from the earth, because we are needing the earth's energy as well, as much as the earth is needing us. So listen, it is a very, very tough time that we're going through. You know, even though the world has come up, sort of like opened up, and then there's people going back into lockdown, and it's all up and down. But I want you to know that you can do it. You really, really can. Ricki, you make me laugh, honestly. There's Georgie. Cheers, Georgie. So I use a grounding mat by Earthing. So I go to earthing.com. And I've got these earthing sheets, and I've got these earthing mats that I sit on when I there. But seriously, yeah, Rach, you're going to start eating, because how many of you have gone to the fridge, opened the fridge, looked and gone, oh, the fairies haven't come in the last 10 minutes. There's nothing magically there. Because so many times that we have looked in the fridge and we've gone, oh my God, where's the fairies come? They haven't come. So I want you to know that when you're going to the fridge, when you're needing to go to the fridge and you want to eat, you know, you just want to eat and snarf your food, go and ground, all right? Go into the forest. Yeah, forest bathing is great. Go chocolate and wine, exactly. If you're craving sweet stuff, go into nature if you can. It's hard in California and it's hard in the West Coast because of the fires, but if you can do something which is nature, and even if it's just sitting here with your plants, because I've got plants I wasn't going to show you, but there you go, I've got plants there. But even if you're sitting there and you're stop making sense, Joan, you make me laugh. But even if you're just talking to the plants, I know it's going to sound really crazy, talking to the plants, even if it's connecting with the animals, it's drinking the water, it's bathing, it's showering. I know that sounds such a simple thing, but showering, even if it's just taking a conversation, having a conversation with someone who understands you, not giving advice, but literally listening and being heard. Part of the problem is we are not heard, guys. All right, we've found that we're not heard. So all going outside, putting your feet in the earth as well. It's true. Erica, you make me laugh. I wonder if this is what it's like to be group leader. Oh my gosh. You know what's funny is my husband calls me a cult leader. He says, you're the leader of the cult. It's funny. But bare feet on the grass, going hugging a tree, getting some flowers, doing something that makes you happy. Even if it's just going, weighted blanket is also important. I've got a weighted blanket in my office. Even if it's just going out to the store and buying some flowers, the earth's offerings of Mother Nature, the earth's offerings of Mother Nature are here to heal us. So either if it's like, doing some sage, working with some flowers, creating, getting into that that vibe of just being creating, going into the ocean, going into water, listening to music. The other thing is actually, I want to talk music for a second, is actually if you can get one of your favorite pieces of music. Now look at what you're doing, look at the lyrics of the music first of all. So if you're listening to the music of the lyrics of the of the music, whether it's, I don't know, whatever it might be, make sure that you are listening to something positive. You're not listening to like, I know, I broke up with my girlfriend, my boyfriend, all of that. Make sure that seeing everyone's comments, but make sure that you are listening to positive music and get in your car, drive, go for a run, do something. All right, do something and sing loud. It changes your energy because it's a total different vibration. It is a different vibration, and I'm going to tell you right now, music is so important. So do that, light a candle, do all of these things. Okay, there's so much that you need to do. I've found that I've also been doing a lot of writing to classical music as well. Classical music is really powerful because what classical music does is it resonates with the energy that you're in right there and then, and it can change it. Absolutely, it can change it. So make sure that you're doing things that make you feel good. Okay, so any advice on sleeping when really stressed? You know what, write all your stuff that's on a stressed piece of paper down, okay, and leave it. Deal with it in the morning. It's not going to go. Deal with it in the morning, and then mark down everything that you are in control of, everything that you can control, because everything that you're not in control of, you might as well take them off that list. And then you change it around, and what you do is you say, in what ways might you change it around, okay? And that's what's going to help you, okay? So you really do need to do something, because what we're doing is we're conditioned. We've become so numb. And what I want you to do is when you're numb, you are just so used to just doing things on a default. We actually have to think a little bit more during this time because it is so hard, and we just become like in this numb vibe. So start thinking, what is it that my body needs? What is it that I need to do? What is it that I need to do? And that's what's going to help you. Anyway, I am feeling it today. I know you guys are. Seriously, I know that you guys are feeling it as well. So, me and my little singing George. George, are you singing down there? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm giving you all some George love. I'm giving you all some George love. Georgie, hi buddy. Yeah, he was all singing to you. His snoring was singing to you. So listen, if you are interested, then come along to, we start tomorrow at 10. I think it's 10 till 6. We start tomorrow. I've also got a sound healer coming in as well. So the sound healer is going to do a sound bath. He apparently said, I've got my expensive bowls out, so the sound's going to be beautiful. So it's going to be incredible, guys. So come along, have some fun. We have a lot of laughs. There'll be a lot of work together. You'll be understanding each other. And so I think that's half of the battle, is realizing that you are not alone. And when you can vibe with your tribe and you can start creating a way forward, you're actually going to find your way, and it's going to be perfect. All right, so I'm going to head out. I'm going to head off. I was going to put a nice little top on and all of that, but no, you've got me in my little comfies, because again, the energy is hard work. It really is. I was going to pull some cards as well, but obviously I'm not, because I feel as though I think you all needed to hear this. I really do. So I'm sending you lots of love. Now tomorrow I will be back, but it'll be a little bit later in the day. So I will be around a little bit later on in the day. And a lot of you, I'm seeing the comments how you're saying it's perfect timing. You wasn't going to go live. You know, that you wasn't going to be on Facebook, so I'm glad that you guys did. For those of you, Marianne, you mentioned the worksheets. They should be coming up in your thing today. They should be put up there today, and so just print them out ready for tomorrow. You'll need them all weekend. There's worksheets in there. There's a little meme that you guys can put on your Facebook page which says closed for spiritual maintenance, which is awesome. So it is a lot of fun. Anyway, I'm gonna love and leave you. Have some fun, get in your pajamas if you need to, take some self-care, look at what it is that you need, be aware of what it is that you have around you, and then seriously, just take care of you. Take care of you. All right, guys, I'm sending you lots of love, and I will speak to you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.